In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can use the fundamental counting principle to determine the number of possible ways that we could mark down an answer sheet, where we have one answer for each question. And so, if we had a 6-question true-false test, we have 6 tasks, right? So each question is a task. How many options do we have for each task? Right? So for our first question, we have 2 options, either true or false. For the second question, 2 options. For the third question, 2 options. Fourth, 2 options. Fifth, 2 options. Sixth, 2 options. So we have 2 to the 6th different options. And if we multiply that through, we get 64 ways that we can mark down our answers. If, instead of having a true-false test of 6 questions, if it was multiple choice instead, and there were 5 answer choices for each question, right, so we have 6 questions, 6 decisions to make. How many options do we have for problem 1? Well, we have 5 options. How many do we have for problem 2? We still have 5. And then we have 5. And we have 5. And 5. And 5. So we end up with 5 to the 6th power. 5 to the 6th power is 15,625 ways. So a lot more multiple choice than there are true-false. What if, instead of a multiple choice or true-false, what if we had a matching test? And so we have a 5-question matching test with 5 answer choices, where each answer choice is used exactly once. So we have 5 questions. How many options for the answer do we have for the first question? We would have 5 options for that first question. How many options for answers do we have for the second question? Well, for that second question, it cannot be the answer from the first. Right? We've taken that answer choice out, so we have 4 questions. For the third question, we only have 3 remaining unused answers, and then we have 2 remaining unused answers. Then our last question has to go to whatever answer was not chosen. And so when we go through that, this should look familiar. This is 5 factorial. And that was 120 ways, right? So we multiplied from 5 all the way down to 1. What if we still have this 5-question multiple choice test, but this time, not multiple choice, matching test, but this time there are 10 different answer choices. So we're still only going to make 5 decisions. For our first decision, we have 10 options. For the second decision, we have 9, and then 8, and then 7, and then 6. Right. And so, if we multiply these out, we end up with 30,240 ways. Again, just to make some connections, this right here, we could think of that as being 10 factorial divided by 5 factorial. Really, all this is missing from being 10 factorial is we don't have it multiplied from 5 down to 1. So we can multiply it from 5 down to 1 and then just divide by that. All right, in our next video, we will take a look at counting distinct arrangements when you have some items that are repeated. We will see you there.